My message to Christian conservatives is so simple. Be careful. Be very careful. Be afraid. Be very afraid. It's a double-edged sword. You start asking government to determine what should be on television, what should be allowed on a computer, what choices we can make in the bedroom, based on your taste and your morality. And when liberal Democrats take control of Congress and the Senate and the White House, which appears to be a likely possibility, they're going to base their decisions on their own opinions on morality. And they're going to choose to ban religious television programming, and they're going to choose to find a way to ban conservative talk radio. The answer is government should not be in a position to make decisions that ban anything. In conclusion, the problem is, here's what Democrats stand for. Bigger government, more entitlements, more bribery, socialized medicine. How do they pay for it all? Just in the last 2 weeks, Hillary proposed a $5,000 payment to every baby born in the United States of America. Where's the money coming from? You! Barack Obama proposed increasing FICA taxes to infinity. Right now they stop. Social Security taxes stop at $100,000 a year. Barack says, hey, you make $1 million a year, I'm going to charge you $150,000 off the top for your Social Security, which you'll never get back in 100 lifetimes. Suddenly it's not a savings retirement program, it's a confiscatory program to take away, to soak the rich and take away your money. Everything has changed. They want to dismantle the Bush tax cuts. They want to double capital gains taxes. That means they're going to double the tax on interest and dividends. You know who that hurts? Anyone who wants to retire someday. You can retire on half as much if we tax dividends and interest at zero for anyone over the age of 65. We should be going the reverse way with taxes. And Congressman Dingell, a Democrat from Michigan, wants a global warming tax. Have you heard about this one? He wants to tax anyone whose home is bigger than 3,200 square feet and take away your home mortgage deduction. Ladies and gentlemen, it's called soak the rich, rob the rich, punish the most successful Americans, and destroy the American way of life with global warming hysteria. But the problem is, Republicans aren't that much better. Bush stands for the greatest expansion of government ever. Nation building, perhaps the worst foreign policy blunder ever. The nanny state, Terry Schiavo, banning stem cell research, banning online gambling, which is internet prohibition, censoring TV, expanding corporate welfare, and no oversight over Halliburton and Blackwater and all the other companies, Bechtel, serving Iraq. The GOP is busy worrying about gay marriage and flag burning and banning my ability to play poker in my own bedroom on my own computer with my own money, when instead they should be worrying about a $40 trillion unfunded Social Security and Medicare liability that will bankrupt our grandchildren. People ask me, how am I going to accomplish what I want? Even if I got elected, on the odd chance a libertarian got elected to the White House, I'd be surrounded by Republicans and Democrats. And I say to them, do you ever watch the movie Apocalypse Now? Robert Duvall stood on the beach, the major with the helicopter, and he said, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Well, I love the smell of vetoes in the morning. If a bill increases spending, I will kill it. If it increases taxes, I will kill it. If it expands government, I will kill it. And somebody, please, if I ever decide to spend billions of dollars on nation building, to bring democracy to Muslims who don't want it, who don't appreciate it, who kill our own boys trying to bring them freedom, please, do me a favor, kill my career. As I close today, I want a show of hands. How many of you think that I have energy? How many of you think that I have passion? How many think that I have drive and can-do spirit? A lot of people think it's hard to sell the anti-government libertarian message. Well, you know what? It's not hard at all. Compare my passion, my energy, my drive, my can-do spirit to an employee of the Department of Motor Vehicles. That's the face of government, the DMV. And I am the face of smaller government and more rights for the individual. I am the face of the quintessential American hero, the self-made businessman. We need to sell that message to the American voters. Wayne Root and the Libertarian Party or the employees of the DMV. Barry Goldwater lost in a landslide in '64. Ronald Reagan won in a landslide in '80 and '84. The problem isn't the message. They both have the same message. The problem is the messenger, the person delivering the message. I believe I can be a Ronald Reagan for the Libertarian Party, and I believe that what's important is that we nominate someone, conservatives, not just libertarians, have a candidate who is fearless in the face of the withering liberal media attacks. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been on TV my whole life, and all I can say to the liberal media is, bring it on. I will leave you today with the greatest words ever spoken by an American politician. Once again, I will quote Barry Goldwater. I have little interest in making government more efficient, for I mean to reduce its size. My aim is not to pass laws, but to repeal them. It is not to inaugurate new programs, but to cancel old ones that do violation to the Constitution or impose an unwarranted financial burden on the people. And if I should later be attacked for neglecting my constituents' interests, I shall reply that I was informed that their main interest is liberty. Those are Barry Goldwater's words. That is my campaign promise. It's time for an out-of-the-box candidate. It's time for a Jewish, Columbia-educated, libertarian, conservative, small businessman, Las Vegas gambler, son of a butcher. Now you've got one. Now you can root for liberty, root for freedom, and root for America. Thank you. God bless you.